bad things that you see happening in the world right now. And understand, you're not on the hook for saving the world, right? None of us can, I can't, you can't. That's not how it works. But we can move the world one step closer to being saved, each individually, one decision at a time. You know, people talk about heroes and villains and traitors, and I've been called every bad name in the book. I've been called all the nice ones. Don't believe either. I'm an ordinary person, just like you. The only difference between us is the decisions we've made. And I want you to understand that you are never farther than one decision away from changing everything in your life, in your community, and possibly in the world. And we can't wait for Facebook to get a chief morality officer. God, we know that's not going to happen. But maybe the chief morality officer, in every circumstance, in every time, in every moment, is all of us. People say we have nothing to hide and nothing to fear, right? It's not about protecting privacy. It's not about having something to hide. It's about protecting society. It's about protecting the home. Privacy is what allows you to determine who you are and who you want to become. And to stand by while this is under attack, set aside politics entirely, right? And it happens in your networks, right? And you know it's hard. You know it's hard to keep attackers off your network. But if you cut costs, right? If you cut corners, and go, it doesn't matter, it's fine, there's nothing here that's that serious, you're missing the bigger picture. Which just doesn't even matter if they pull your mail spools, if they get your database. It's about all of it in aggregate, for all of our sites, all of our places, all of our business, all of our connections, all of our phones, all of our computers under our desks right now, laptops in our bags. We are the herd. And if we don't protect it, no one else is going to.
Okay, thanks. So I'm going to get brave now and ask you a question. Hopefully the link will stand up for this. In Trump's America, and we live on a flat world of the internet, and we're all interconnected. Does reality exist anymore? What is the truth, and how can we all day to day, or even within our job roles, if we have influence, protect the world? Because what I find is more and more there's a gap or a delta between the people who are busy with their lives and the people who are on the sidelines screaming, do you know what's happening? Do you know what's happening? They're taking all our data, they're making automated decisions, they're surveilling people, they're murdering people, all of these things. I mean, some of the statistics that I've read recently, whether they're true or false, because what is the truth and what is reality, is there's now 4,000 identified people in the NSA that are suspected of being whistleblowers, that are being heavily surveilled at this moment. There's 1 million people with security clearance, so the numbers are just getting bigger all the time. How do we identify the Trump-esque bull from what's real in the world, and how can people establish trust online to understand what those sources are? I particularly use sources like, for example, credible sources like Guardian newspaper, things like that, that I will say, well, look, there's a good chance these things are fairly robust. Do you have any advice for people on how they can navigate this world?
I mean, part of it is back to news, because the problem is sometimes the news, even the best news, even the most credible news, they get a story wrong. We saw this recently with Bloomberg, right? They've got this supply chain story about Supermicro in China, where they say the Chinese are creating, these next level implants and PCBs, and they're sending them out. They got into Apple's data center, they got into Amazon's data center, it's all over the place. You get Amazon that denies it up, down, sideways. You get Apple that denies it up, down, sideways. They're both calling for retractions now. The former top cyber guy for the NSA, I think his name is Rob Joyce, is out there also saying we have no idea what's going on. The Department of Homeland Security is saying we have no idea what's going on. And the reality is Bloomberg got something wrong. Right? Supply chain attacks are real. We know they happen. The U.S. does them ourselves, right? We've got pictures of NSA employees opening the Cisco box so they can manipulate it, right? In that case, they're likely just loading bad firmware. But hardware implements are possible. What is true is what you can prove. What is true is what you can test. And given the threats faced by whistleblowers, journalist sources, right, and journalists themselves, they've become far too inclined to use anonymous sources. They have been far too inclined to engage in he said, she said, we saw something, we believed something, we heard something. And these things are important. They have a role in the press, right? But we can't let our understanding of what's true be subordinated to simple rumors, because that's what we see happening on the other side. And they say, I heard, I think this is happening, but they never show anything, they never prove anything, they never establish anything. This is the same thing that I faced when I came here. The government was saying, oh my goodness, people will die, the terrorists are going to get through, they're reading just the light. And the journalists who went along with this report, they had blood on their hands. Well, it's 5 years later, and they've never shown that actually occurred. We've had a number of terrorist attacks since then, where we see their operational security hasn't improved at all. They're still using unencrypted drug dealer phones like in the 1990s. We see every government agency that's doing post-mortem on these guys saying, we already knew about them, they were in the system. The problem was actually that we were watching too many people. Our focus was spread too widely. And because of that, we missed the real threats. We missed the things that matter. But I want you to think back to that blood on your hands, sort of screaming without showing, without proving. What is that doing? That is trying to change the conversation from the concrete of these policies and programs, the things that have violated your rights, the things that have narrowed the freedoms that we enjoy across the world, and changing the topic instead to the theoretical needs of journalism in a free society. I said before, newspapers can get things wrong, they have gotten things wrong, they will get them wrong again. But when they show things, when they show their evidence, when they establish their proof, when they name their sources, when they do the best kind of things that we've seen in the past and we will see again, if you can test it, you can prove it. If you can prove it, you can trust it. But the bottom line is, the politics of our time are aimed at destroying trust. They're trying to leave us unsure of what's real, what's not. And when this happens, sometimes the best move is back to basics. What is proven? What is shown? Where's the evidence? When we have the evidence, we can make a decision.
Okay, and for you, Ed, obviously over the last few years, I've seen different interviews with you, and people tend to ask me things like, do you have regrets, all that stuff, and I still feel your energy that you're on a moral crusade. Maybe crusade's the wrong word, but you're very much, your moral compass is pushing and trying to help the world understand these things, and as I say, it's gone beyond privacy. What's the future look like for you? And I know it's hard for you to answer that question in detail, but my understanding is your asylum is going to expire in the next couple of years, which almost synchronizes with the elections in the States, unfortunately, because I think that's really, really shit timing, to put it straight. We have the midterms coming up in the States, and hopefully America will wake up and do something to help that. Do you think that the world, the awareness you've created, do you think that can be reinvigorated with politicians or whatever where the forces comes from, for people to realise that you, whether it's a plea deal, whether it's a pardon, where's your future so you don't become a pawn, or do you have any real insights on what that might look like, or is it a day-by-day process then?
If I would be safe, I never would have left Hawaii. I can't control what happens to me, and so I don't focus on it. I'm going to work as long as I can, as hard as I can, and that's what I'll be judged on. When people look at my life, they can make their own decisions as to were the costs greater or less